There is a store you already walk into for cheap leggings, picture frames, and a scented candle you did not plan to buy. And on a shelf near the back, quietly sitting between the bargain shampoo and the marked-down handbags, is a jar of face cream that sells for nearly $300 at a glossy department store counter. Same jar, same formula. The real thing, not a copy. And here it is for a fraction of the price. This is not a dupe video. Today I am doing something even better. I am showing you 8 genuine luxury skincare products, the actual prestige brands, hiding right now in TJ Maxx and Marshalls for a fraction of what the counter charges. And I am saving the most outrageous one for number 1, because number 1 is a cult cream that sells for close to $300, sitting in a discount aisle like it wandered in by accident. Before we start, let me answer the question you are already asking, because it is the right one to ask. Is this stuff real, or is it some sketchy knockoff? It is real. TJ Maxx and Marshalls are both owned by a company called TJX, and here is how they actually work. When a department store cancels an order, when a brand makes too much, when a season ends and a product gets new packaging, all that genuine, unsold brand name stock has to go somewhere. TJX buys it in bulk for pennies on the dollar and puts it on the shelf cheap. It is not a fake. It is the exact same product the counter sells. It just took the side door instead of the front door. So no, your skin is not getting a lesser version. It is getting the real luxury formula, minus the luxury building it was supposed to be sold in. Now the rules, so you know what kind of list this is. Rule 1, I take no money from anyone. No brand, no store. Nobody mailed me a jar to keep me sweet. Rule 2, every single pick today is the genuine brand, the real product, not a dupe and not a copy. And Rule 3, because you are buying surplus, there is a right way and a wrong way to shop this. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to check that what you are grabbing is fresh, sealed, and safe, so you never get burned. Stay to the end for that part, because it is the difference between a brilliant bargain and a wasted $20. Let me say one honest thing up front, because it makes everything that follows make sense. When you buy a luxury cream at a department store, you are paying for 2 completely separate things bundled into one price. The formula, the actual working ingredients, and the theater, the lit glass counter, the commissioned salesperson, the rent in the fancy mall, the magazine campaign, the celebrity face. The formula is the same wherever it ends up. What TJ Maxx does is buy the leftover formula and throw the theater in the bin. You are not paying for the show anymore. You are only paying for the cream. Keep that in mind, and here are your 8. Number 8 is La Roche-Posay, the French pharmacy brand that dermatologists all over the world quietly swear by, and one of the most reliable finds in the whole store. This is the brand experts reach for when nobody is watching, because it is built for sensitive, reactive, aging skin, gentle, fragrance-conscious, and backed by real clinical credibility instead of just a pretty ad. Whether it is their soothing Cicaplast balm, their gentle cleanser, or their genuinely excellent sunscreen, you are getting a dermatologist-grade French pharmacy product, often for less than the regular drugstore price, because TJ Maxx is clearing the surplus. Who is it for? Every mature skin, especially if yours runs dry, red, or easily irritated. The genius of this brand is that it competes on credibility instead of glamour. It needs no glossy campaign, because doctors recommend it on its merits, which is exactly the kind of product the luxury counter cannot beat on value. This is the unglamorous, doctor-approved workhorse, and finding it discounted is the easiest win in the store. And the next one is the single most important product on this entire list, whatever your age. Number 7 is a Prestige sunscreen, and I need you to really hear this one. Brands like Supergoop, the elegant weightless sunscreens that beauty editors obsess over, turn up in these aisles for around $30 instead of $45 or more. Here is why it matters more than any cream. Up to 90% of visible facial aging, the wrinkles, the brown spots, the sagging, comes not from getting older, but from sun exposure. Which means a well-made sunscreen worn every single morning is measurably the most powerful anti-aging product that has ever existed. More powerful than any $300 serum on the market. The counter will never frame their basic sunscreen as the hero, because there is no prestige and no markup in prevention. But if you find an elegant Prestige SPF markdown, that is not a treat. That is the most important purchase in the building. Who is it for? Everyone, every day, cloud or shine, indoors by a window too. Buy it, wear it generously, and you have out-aged every cream in the store for the price of a lunch. And the next one is the little jar that fixes the first place your age tends to show. Number 6 is a luxury eye cream, and Kate Somerville is the name to look for. This is a brand beloved by celebrities, with eye creams that sell for around $90 at full price, and they have turned up at TJ Maxx for under $20. The eye area is thinner, it creases first, and it is usually the first place a woman over 50 notices change. A good Prestige eye cream targets exactly that, with hydration, peptides, and brightening ingredients in a formula designed for delicate skin. Now, I will be honest, some of the time an eye cream is simply a smaller jar of very good moisturizer, and I have said before you do not strictly need one. But if you like a dedicated eye product, getting a genuine $90 one for under $20 is exactly the kind of trade that makes this whole trip worth it. Who is it for? Anyone who wants a little targeted care around the eyes without paying counter prices for it. And the next one is a legendary Japanese anti-ager that almost never goes on sale anywhere else. Number 5 is Shiseido, specifically the Bio-Performance line, one of the most respected anti-aging ranges in the world, from a brand that has been a luxury household name for over a century. These wrinkle-smoothing, firming creams and serums routinely sell for well over $100, and they are genuinely well-formulated, built around hydration, and ingredients that visibly improve the look of fine lines and firmness on mature skin. Shiseido rarely discounts, which is exactly why spotting Bio-Performance in a Marshalls aisle is a moment. You are getting a true prestige Japanese anti-aging formula, the kind with real research and real texture behind it, for a fraction of a price that almost never drops. Who is it for? Mature skin that wants a genuine luxury treatment cream and would never pay full department store price for one. And the next one is the neck cream. Women over 50 tell me changed their whole routine. Number 4 is StriVectin, the brand that is basically the gold standard for the neck and the décolletage. Here is why this one matters so much after 50. We spend years and small fortunes on our faces, and then completely forget the neck, which is thinner-skinned, ages faster, and quietly gives away more than the face ever does. StriVectin makes a cult neck cream built to firm and smooth exactly that area. and it is one of the very few non-prescription creams that genuinely delivers visible tightening. The newest formulas sell for close to $100, and it has turned up at TJ Maxx for around $20. That is not a dupe of StriVectin. That is StriVectin, the real thing, for a fifth of the price. Who is it for? Every woman over 50 who has ignored her neck, which is most of us. This is the find I would sprint for, and the next one is a serious high science serum from a brand your mother trusted. Number 3 is Elizabeth Arden, and specifically their most advanced serums, the Prevage and Ceramide lines. Elizabeth Arden is an iconic name, but their high science skincare is genuinely impressive, built around ceramides to rebuild the barrier and antioxidants to defend against daily damage. The exact things aging skin needs most. These advanced serums and capsules can sell for well over $100, sometimes closer to $150, and they show up in these discount aisles at a startling markdown. Ceramides are the lipids your skin barrier is made of and steadily loses as you age. And a serum that puts them back is doing real work, not selling you a story. Who is it for? Mature, dry, or thinning skin that wants a genuine barrier rebuilding treatment from a name with real formulation behind it. And the next one, number 2, is where the price gap stops being funny and starts being absurd. Number 2 is a luxury brightening or vitamin C treatment from a prestige name like Ole Henriksen or Farmacy. The glowy, radiance-boosting serums and sets that sit on the Sephora wall at premium prices. Vitamin C is one of the genuinely proven actives, an antioxidant that brightens dullness, fades the dark spots and old marks that build up over the years, and helps defend the skin. And it is at its best worn in the morning under your sunscreen. These prestige brightening sets and serums regularly sell for $50, $60, $70 and turn up in these aisles for a fraction. One honest note, and it is an important one. Vitamin C breaks down in light and air, so for this specific ingredient, you want to check that the packaging is opaque or airless, and that the batch is not old, and I will show you exactly how in a minute. Who is it for? Anyone chasing brightness and a more even tone, which, after 50, is nearly all of us. And now, number 1, the one I promised would sound almost made up. Number 1, the most outrageous find in the entire store, Augustinus Bader, and specifically the Rich Cream, one of the most hyped, most mythologized luxury creams in the entire world. The one influencers and celebrities treat like liquid gold. At full price, this cream sells for close to $300 for a single jar. And it has genuinely turned up in the Marshalls designer beauty section, the real jar, deeply discounted, sitting quietly among the everyday finds like it has no idea what it is worth. Let that land for a second. This is not a knockoff of the $300 cream. It is the $300 cream marked down to a number that would make the counter faint. It is the single clearest proof of everything this channel is about. This is the cream people put on waiting lists, the one written up in every glossy magazine, the one whose entire identity is that it is expensive and exclusive. And here it is, the genuine article, wearing a clearance sticker because even the most untouchable cream in the world produces surplus. And surplus has to go somewhere. It proves that the price of luxury skincare and the actual product are two completely separate things, and that when the packaging and the prestige and the markup are stripped away, and the surplus jar simply goes out the side door, the exact same cream that cost $300 at a boutique can land in a discount aisle for a fraction. If you ever wondered whether the luxury markup was real, there is your answer, sitting on a clearance shelf. Now, the part I promised, and honestly the most valuable part of this whole video because it protects your money and your skin. Here is how you shop these aisles like an insider, so you never get burned. First, check the batch code. Every skincare product has a little printed code, and there are free websites where you type it in and it tells you when it was made. If it is more than about 2 years old, put it back because old stock does turn up here. Second, check the seal in the box. If the box is crushed, the seal is broken, or the product looks like it has been opened, walk away because that is where bacteria and spoiled formulas hide. Third, for anything with vitamin C or retinol, favor opaque tubes and airless pumps over clear jars because those two ingredients break down in light and air, and you want packaging that protected them. Fourth, treat this as a treasure hunt, not a shopping list. The inventory is different in every store, and it changes constantly. So if you see something genuinely good, sealed and fresh, you grab it right then, because next week it will be gone, and something else will be in its place. And if you find a discontinued formula you always loved, that is a gift. Buy a backup. Do those 4 checks and you will walk out with real luxury for pennies on the dollar and never get stung. And if this is the kind of straight, no-nonsense money saving you have been looking for, subscribe, because I do this every week. No sponsor, no PR box, just me and the back of a jar. So let me show you where that department store price actually goes, because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. But first, one practical thing, because you are not going to walk out with all 8 in one trip, and you should not try to. Here is how these fit together if you manage to catch even a few of them. Your foundation is the boring, brilliant basics, a gentle La Roche-Posay cleanser, and above everything, that sunscreen every single morning because it quietly does more than all the rest combined. On top of that, you layer the treatments as you find them. The vitamin C in the morning to brighten and defend. The Elizabeth Arden Ceramide Serum or the Shiseido Cream at night to rebuild and firm. The StriVectin on your neck, the one place you have spent years ignoring. And the eye cream if you like a dedicated one. That is a complete luxury routine. Cleanse, treat, protect, assembled piece by piece from a discount aisle for less than the price of one single counter serum. When you buy a luxury cream at full price at the counter, only a small part of what you hand over is the actual cream. The rest pays for the heavy glass jar, the ornate box, the magazine ads, the celebrity contract, the rent on that beautiful mall counter, and the salesperson's commission. You are not paying $300 for $300 of skincare. You are paying a modest amount for the formula and a fortune for the setting it is sold in. TJ Maxx and Marshalls simply buy the leftover formula after the department store is done with it, skip every bit of that theater, and hand you the real product for what it was closer to worth all along. The cream never changed. Only the building it was sold in did. And let me be completely fair, because the truth serves you better than the hype. Sometimes luxury genuinely earns part of its price. A real patent, a genuinely elegant texture, a beautifully stable formula. But here is the beautiful part. When you find it at TJ Maxx, you are getting that exact same genuine quality, patent, texture, and all, just without the counter markup. You are not settling for less. You are getting the same thing for less, which is the entire point. The only things you are responsible for are the checks I gave you, the batch code, the seal, the packaging. Because with surplus, freshness is on you. So here is what I really want you to take from this, because it is bigger than one store. The luxury skincare industry depends entirely on you believing that the price is the product, that a $300 cream must be $300 better. It is not. The moment that identical jar shows up in a discount aisle for a fraction, with the prestige building stripped away, the whole illusion collapses in your hands. The formula was never the expensive part, the theater was. And the surplus of that theater is sitting on a clearance shelf near you right now, waiting for the woman smart enough to check the batch code and walk out with the real thing for pocket change. So tell me down in the comments, what is the best luxury product you have ever found hiding at TJ Maxx or Marshalls? And what did you pay versus what it should have cost? I read every single one. And in the next video, I am taking you inside Costco, where some of the best skincare in America is hiding between the rotisserie chickens and the paper towels, including the finds every woman over 50 should have in her cart. Subscribe so you do not miss it.